Welcome to Hilarious Hauntings Real Myths with a Twist. Get ready to embark on a journey where the eerie meets the hilarious, and the spooky gets a side of humor. Today you're in for a spooky yet laugh-out-loud journey through some of history's most legendary hauntings. These tales have been passed down through generations. Grab your popcorn and maybe your favorite ghost-busting equipment because we're diving right in. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, these stories are sure to entertain. But before we begin, if you like this kind of content, please like the video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. Also, let me know if you have any suggestions for topics you want to see in a video in the comments below. Now let's dive in. First up, we have the infamous story of the Bell Witch from Tennessee. This tale has been the subject of countless books, movies, and even a play or two. Back in the early 1800s, the Bell family claimed they were tormented by a witch. The witch's antics ranged from harmless pranks to downright terrifying encounters. But get this, the witch seemed to have a special fondness for the dad, John Bell. It's like she had a ghostly crush on him or something. She apparently loved to yank on his nose and pull his covers off at night. Imagine trying to get a good night's sleep with a mischievous spirit playing pranks on you. Next, let's talk about the legendary ghost ship, the Flying Dutchman. This tale has sailed through the annals of maritime folklore for centuries. This ship is said to be doomed to sail the oceans forever. Imagine being stuck at sea for eternity with no land in sight. Captained by a guy who made a deal with the devil, no less. Talk about making a bad decision. The ship's crew supposedly spends their time trying to deliver mail. Even in the afterlife, they can't escape their duties. Even in the afterlife, they can't escape junk mail? That's a hauntingly bad deal if you ask me. Moving on, we can't forget about the Tower of London. This historic fortress is practically a ghost hotel, with spirits checking in but never checking out. One of the most famous specters is Anne Boleyn, who apparently still roams the corridors. And the twist? She's not out for revenge. Instead of seeking revenge, she's looking for her lost head. It's like a ghostly game of hide and seek. Can you imagine? It's a head-scratcher, literally. Now let's head over to Japan for a tale about the Teki Tek. This ghost story is as creepy as it is fascinating. This half-woman, half-torso ghost drags herself around with her elbows. It's a sight that would send chills down anyone's spine. She's said to chase people down and cut them in half, making them just like her. It's like a twisted game of tag. But here's the kicker. She's apparently incredibly fast. You'd have to be an Olympic sprinter to outrun her. Who knew doing the worm could be so effective? Maybe she's just trying to show off her dance moves. You'd think she'd get tired, but maybe she's just really motivated by the thought of making new friends. After all, everyone needs a buddy, even ghosts. Lastly, we have La Llorona, the weeping woman from Mexico. Her story is one of the most well-known ghost tales in Latin America. She's known for crying near rivers, mourning her lost children. Her wails are said to be heart-wrenching and chilling. But what if La Llorona just needed a good therapist? Maybe a few sessions could help her move on. You know, Linda, maybe you just need a spa day and some self-care. A little pampering could do wonders for her spirit. Imagine her showing up to a river with cucumbers on her eyes and a face mask on. It's a whole new look for the weeping woman. I'm here to weep, but first let's do some hot yoga. Maybe a little downward dog will help her find inner peace. And there you have it, viewer, a whirlwind tour of some of the world's funniest hauntings. These stories remind us that even in the darkest of tales, there's always room for a little humor. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed this blend of chills and chuckles. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe, and share it with your fellow ghost enthusiasts. Your support helps us bring more spooky fun to you. Until next time, keep laughing and stay spooky. Remember, a good laugh can be the best way to ward off any ghostly encounters.